ultimate mongrel builder. The scumbag tradie had a dispute with his clients, so he destroyed their family home with a chainsaw. $170,000 of absolute carnage.
It had to be revenge.
He turned their lives into a horror film. Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. We've seen our share of dodgy tradies over the years, but few quite as vindictive as this hot-headed builder. His short fuse and arsenal of power tools was a devastating combination. You turned their lives into a horror film, Kitch.
It had to be revenge.
I hope you're not going to get your chainsaw.
I was horrified to think that I'd had that person in my house.
He's the bitter builder who went on a chainsaw massacre.
Imagine walking down that passageway with a chainsaw at hip height, cutting everything. And that's what happened to all the framing that was here.
And you won't believe why this renovator had revenge on his mind.
Just shocking.
Tonight, for the first time, we'll reveal the CCTV that was his undoing and show you the moment he was caught red-handed by police.
He's deceptive, cunning, a liar.
Plus, you'll meet the other Aussies left heartbroken thanks to his handiwork. Is he intimidating?
Under those circumstances he is.
He's an unscrupulous builder who takes advantage of people.
Melissa Simpson is a single mum with 2 sets of twins. If there's anyone who doesn't need to be dealing with a bad builder, it's her. But after hiring Kitchener Cresban, who calls himself Kitch, life became even more complicated. She paid $35,000 and her bathroom was left like this.
He had sloped the floor of the bathroom not towards the drain, but instead towards the door. Every time he had a shower, the water would go out into the hall, and he refused to come back and fix it.
It was really terrible, like it was like a child's play.
Lily No is angry, and it's no surprise. Her mum Hoy works 7 days a week, 16 hours a day. The reason? She's paying back a huge loan for renovation work that didn't cut it. She's even had a building inspection which says it's not up to scratch.
My mum was his employer, like she employed him to come here to do the renovation, but he treated her like a jerk.
They forked out $65,000 to have this cafe revamped. When they criticised Kitch, he hit the roof.
Always angry and make my family very, very sad.
But they're lucky compared to how he treated the owners of this home.
The emotional side of it is life-destroying. Over 4 years this has been going on.
President of the Builders Collective of Australia, Phil Dwyer, is speaking on behalf of the couple who own this property because, like some of Kitch's other victims, they're too scared to come on camera.
He was very intimidating and he was after revenge.
The pair had a $250,000 contract with Kitch and had already paid an extra $100,000, yet he kept asking for more money, so they understandably told him they'd get some legal advice. Less than 2 weeks later, this builder went on a 6-day rampage. You can see here on CCTV Kitch dragging a chainsaw in and out of the construction site. Day 6 and a neighbour sees it on CCTV, calling the cops. They swarm. This is the moment that Kitch is found. Chainsaw in hand, covered in dust, and not a leg to stand on.
The damage was just staggering.
The reno framework had been demolished, floor cut through, beams destroyed, and concrete splashed. The damage bill around $170,000. Police charged this renovator with 6 counts of criminal damage. He pled not guilty, which put his victims through an excruciating wait. 4 long years later, finally the matter reached court, and Kitch represented himself for 7 weeks. Kitch was found guilty. He got 250 hours of community service, was ordered to pay $80,000 to the owners. So what did this builder, usually full of bravado, have to say? We just wanted to talk to you about your bad building practices. You turned their lives into a horror film, Kitch. Don't you have anything to say about the hundreds of thousands of dollars you caused? All you got was a community corrections order. What kind of justice is that? I hope you're not going to get your chainsaw. You massacred their home. You destroyed all of it. And their dreams.
Get him to go into the forests and clean some of the forests up. Corrections authorities would be mad not to use him in that way.
David Galbally QC is surprised at the soft sentence.
One would have thought that you might have got a jail sentence actually to be served.
But he avoided prison because his wife had just given birth to twins.
Probably a couple $100,000 worth of damage done. Add to that everything else, legal costs and so on. They're probably staring in the face of $500,000. A builder's licence should be a privilege, but we seem to have builder's licences that don't mean a lot. We certainly don't have our regulator acting on cases of this nature.
Unfortunately, for many homeowners who have had a blue with their builder, civil action is the only real course of action. Melissa took Kitch's business to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal.
I got awarded a very small amount of money that didn't fix the problem in a way that was compliant with the building code.
It's clear there are plenty of flaws that desperately need patching up in the building industry to protect Aussie families.
He should be blacklisted from the industry, seriously.
Kitchener Cresban's registration has been suspended by the Building Practitioners Board. Well, the chances of being involved